At the UN Geneva, in order to mark International Women's Day, the Geneva Center organized this panel to discuss and review, aside from other related topics, the status of women's rights and gender equality in the Arab region, but also more generally across the world.
The responding Islamic and Arab narrative to that general accusation by the West or by Western secularism is to maintain that political and sexual emancipation of women have always and originally been intended in Islam and in Arab culture, although it is also obvious that this kind of response is a normative one and not a differentiated description of different realities of women living in Muslim and Arab societies.
Now, when it comes to Arab countries,
Yes.
there's the conception of many people that especially women are there oppressed. You know, do we make progress there in this country? Can you see that?
Of course, it's visible, and the main factor is education. Really, girls are being educated, and sometimes the numbers are even exceeding the numbers of boys at universities, for example. People don't know that. So really, girls are doing a good job at school, at universities, and so this one is really a factor of change. Muslim societies are really changing under our eyes because of the education of girls. You know, it's really a transformative change, as we say.
Ambassador, don't you think that a large part of the mainstream media, in particular Hollywood and online and so forth, draw a relatively inaccurate picture when it comes to women, Muslim women in particular?
Yes, I think you are right. That's true that mainstream media are not really giving a positive picture of the Muslim women. So really we need to have a clear understanding of what is the problem and really correct this image, because even for the Muslim women, really we are undermining their human rights as women living in Western countries or even in Muslim countries. We are speaking about the image of Muslim women. So definitely we need to correct this image.
The panel noticed the recent fixation on women wearing a headscarf, a hijab, in particular attempts to prohibit it by law.
It's therefore incoherent to attempt to prevent women from enjoying the freedom either alone or in community. I'm quoting the Declaration on Human Rights, the Universal Declaration. In freedom, either alone or in community with others, and I emphasize in public or private, to manifest their religion or belief. End of quote.
The headscarf is not necessarily a religious symbol, isn't it?
No, it is not. But it can be, but not necessarily, you know, really. So people should know also that the scarf is not automatically a symbol of religion. I think it pre-existed religions, and the scarf does not mean submission. You know, most of the women now, I think they are voluntarily wearing the scarf, so it's a personal choice, and we have to respect this choice. Women wearing scarf are going to schools, are going to universities, are working, so what is this whole issue about the scarf?
The panel reminded of the common history of the headscarf in the three monotheistic religions, Christianity, Judaism and Islam, and that it should be a bridge between cultures and religions rather than a point of discord. It would be the time now to correct stereotyping of Muslim women and Muslims in general, and not to associate Islam automatically with violence, a theme that Pope Francis had also addressed many times.
Credo che non è giusto identificare l'Islam con la violenza. Questo non è giusto e non è vero.
We need to understand, really, because we are talking, we talked about the media, we talked about many issues, but really we need people to enlighten us on these issues. And I was just speaking about globalization and diversity and really uniformization. So globalization doesn't mean uniformization. So really we're still in this whole picture of globalization. We need to respect what we call diversity. And it's not contradictory. We can be diverse in a globalized world, really.
According to the panel, the mainstream narrative in the media and the political sphere alike disregards the fact that one woman can liberate herself by taking off the headscarf, while another one can do the same by choosing to wear it. So diversity is the real issue. Pope Francis: diversity is not a threat. Let us build peace with confidence.